You damn sure know you were attacked because you're brown. And you know what else I think you know? I think you know that that was going to happen to other people who look like you, but you didn't care because you're an American citizen. So you're like, it won't happen to me. I think you looked at other Hispanic people, other brown people, and you thought, screw them. I want to see them gone.
Why not try to...
I feel like I've been giving people too much credit. Like, I thought when people heard Donald Trump say, we're going to have the biggest mass deportation in history, that they knew that that meant he would be deporting people. I thought when they saw people holding signs at the Republican National Convention or at his rallies that said mass deportation now, that they knew that that meant he would be deporting people. But for some reason, people continually say, I was lied to. I didn't realize he was going to be doing this. I didn't realize he meant, they would be coming after me or my grandmother or my uncle or my aunt. I'm realizing that people don't have the ability to read or listen, I guess, the way that I do. Because when I heard him say, we're going to have the biggest mass deportation in history, and when I saw the signs that said mass deportation now, I knew that that meant people were going to be being deported. I knew that that didn't just mean criminals. That didn't just mean bad people. I knew that it meant a lot of people would be. When I saw him at a debate say that Haitian people were eating people's cats and dogs, I knew that he had hate in his heart. When he said asylum seekers didn't matter, we're going to get rid of them as well. People who were following the process the right way didn't matter. I knew this was going to happen. So I have absolutely no care for people who seem to have heard and seen the same things that I heard and saw and still thought everything's going to be okay.
Carolyn and Colleen, this is where Brian Gavidia encountered those federal agents nearly 2 months to the day. The U.S. citizen says he believes he was targeted because he is Latino. And as a voter who voted for Trump, he says he's now disillusioned by the president's policies.
This is something that means so much to me. I literally have tattoo in my back.
We the People has been on 29-year-old Brian Gavidia's back for 6 years, but it wasn't until this moment
I'm American, bro. I'm American, bro.
that he says made him really understand what it meant.
Every time I see it on video, it just, it's like a bad memory in my brain, 100%.
Agents were conducting an operation outside his shop on June 12th.
I just went to go look. Honestly, did not know it was a crime to go look.
The video shows one agent pushing Brian up against the wall and demanding he prove his citizenship.
I truly believe I was a target because of my race. I believe I was racially profiled. I believe I was attacked because I was walking while brown.
You damn sure know you were attacked because you're brown. And you know what else I think you know? I think you know that that was going to happen to other people who look like you, but you didn't care because you're an American citizen. So you're like, it won't happen to me. I think you looked at other Hispanic people, other brown people, and you thought, screw them. I want to see them gone. But now that it's happened to you, all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this to brown people. I can't believe they're racially profiling people here in America in 2025. It's been going on forever. You seem to be one of those bootlicking, buck dancing brown people who thought you were better than everyone else. And now you're realizing you're just like everyone else.
He says agents held him, took his phone and real ID that proved he was a citizen, and eventually released him, giving back his phone but never his ID. Brian said he was shaken but also empowered.
Where's the freedom? Where's the justice? We live in America. We should be free. We should have justice. This is why I'm fighting today. This is why I'm protecting the Constitution.
He now carries a mini Constitution in his pocket and is one of 7 plaintiffs in the ACLU lawsuit that resulted in a district court's order preventing federal agents from conducting sweeps based on race, accents, or where someone works in 7 Southern California counties.
I sure hope this piece of shit doesn't get to profit because he voted for exactly what he's getting. Because he voted for these things to happen to other people, and now that it's happening to him, he wants to join a lawsuit. You voted for this. This is exactly what you wanted to see.
The Trump administration recently asked the Supreme Court to lift that stay. Brian says he voted for Trump.
Because I believe he ran on lies. He ran on lies. He lied to many of us.
President Trump said that he was going to do this. He said mass deportations. He said this is part of his plan.
Yeah, he said criminals. He said, yeah, a bunch of countries open their jails and release them. Yeah, when you lie to us like that, when you say other countries are releasing their jails and letting them into the population, of course you're gonna scare the people. Of course you're gonna brainwash people. Like, come on, man. Be real, tell the truth. If you're gonna say something, do exactly what you're gonna say. Don't lie, don't manipulate the people.
Now Brian works to educate the people, handing out red cards that detail rights for immigrants and helping with Know Your Rights workshops. Part of his redemption, he says, believing now more than ever in those 3 words, we the people.
We were all manipulated, we were all brainwashed, and now look at us. We are all suffering because of it, and I feel guilty 100%.
Fuck this guy. He didn't run on lies. He told you, mass deportations now. He told you, we're going to conduct the biggest mass deportation in history. That wasn't a lie. He's doing exactly that now. And you're telling me, as a grown-ass man, you couldn't tell that he was lying when he was saying that all of these countries were just dumping their criminals into our streets. Are you freaking serious right now? You know how much these people have to hate themselves to look at people who look like them and think, I'm gonna vote to have them dragged out of this country. I'm gonna vote to have their families separated from each other. This dude voted for Trump because he hates himself. He has self-hate, he hates his people, he hates people who look like him. And if he had never been racially profiled, if he had never been pulled aside and treated poorly, he would be okay with that vote. You didn't see him come forward when he watched all those things happening to other people. He only came forward when it happened to him. That means he sat around for months and enjoyed it all. And now that it's happened to him, he wants us to be pitied, to have pity on him. He wants us to care. He wants to join a lawsuit and try to profit off of it. Fuck that dude, as I always say on this channel. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.